All right, we are back with Lisa Waters Lane in the studio. She comes each week and just shares your garden questions. But before that, we thought we would give you a lake report. What do you think?
Yeah.
So we were on Lake Powell up in Page, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
This last week, got back a few days ago, and the water, we love going up there off season because you can get in the little runabout. You can run up lake at 50 miles an hour and not even stop, just kind of cruise up. You're up halfway up the lake in 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in the season, you're half throttle. It's beating you up. There's this cruise ship, these big cruisers going by. It's just a killer.
People with those big boats.
It's the ski boats. It's the ski boats. Those big mambas and these great big wake on them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're just pleasure crafting going, I wonder where we can have lunch today. But it was nice. Weather was nice. Water was cold, but the weather was nice.
It was not swimming weather, but
no?
it was nice. A little windy, a couple days. But
the lake is a little low. Of course, it's always low this time of year.
A little low.
Yeah. So,
it was a lot low.
Yeah. Okay, a lot low. So maybe as low as we've seen it. We're at Wall-Wheat Marina, and so there's a shortcut. You can go around Antelope Canyon, Antelope Marina, go back around this way, and it's like longer. Or there's a shortcut. Well, we went over to go look at the shortcut, and it's like 20 feet above.
It's not a shortcut.
It's 20. The water's 20 feet below the
If you wanted
to
get out and walk over,
maybe hike over.
You could, but
anyway,
you're not taking a boat back there.
It was very nice to get away on a.
It was nice.
You,
the dogs
kind of
enjoy it. We enjoy it, and this time of year, it's just quiet. It's beautiful.
We hiked Toadstool National Monument. Was that southern? That's South Utah. Maybe it's 30 minutes outside of Page, past into Utah. And they just have these monuments, this basically a spire with a rock on top of it. It's a natural phenomena. It's kind of weird.
The hodos.
Hodos. They're really neat. They're worthwhile. Easy. Maybe it's a mile in, mile out.
Oh, super easy hike.
Yeah, easy hike.
Very, very pretty.
Lots of people were there.
There was a lot of people.
Oh my gosh. Had to keep your dogs on the leash all the time. So doggone it.
Unless you do what we did, which is
go the roundabout way.
The path less taken is
we like that. So anyway, we're into garden questions.
We are.
Inspire us. Give us something.
Wasn't much of a segue, but yes, we are. So Roxanne is in Prescott Valley. She's looking for a good ground cover to put in between flagstones that will take full hot sun.
Sure. So you got to look at how much traffic it's going to have. So if it's always used, your dogs on it and that kind of stuff, I would go with creeping thyme. That's an herb. It's mostly evergreen, and it's famous for woolly thyme specifically in between the cracks, and it just looks really good. You can put them in between pavers, in between your retaining block, and it just looks good. And then if you can go with all the sedum families. If they won't take as much traffic. Wear and tear, they look really good, and they just take the heat like nothing else.
Right.
Those are two I can think of. Can you think of any others?
Creeping phlox?
Could be, creeping phlox, kind of like creeping thyme.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely.
That's all I got.
That's all. Sorry, Roxanne. Wish we had more, but come and see us. We'll give you the grand tour.
Probably your best bet,
famous.
especially for a hot spot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Gil has a Chinese pistache tree that last year did not turn color. It just went brown and was ugly. Well, you don't buy a Chinese pistache for that. So he came down, talked to us. They said soil sulfur.
Right.
And now he's like, okay, I got it. When do I apply it to help with that coloring?
So this is probably any fall color. I would say anything spring blooming. I would say anything. This is what you do. Right now, we recommend fertilizing 3 times a year for fall colored stuff. Easter, 4th of July, and then Halloween would be a very important time to fertilize, especially for spring blooming things. Lilacs, forsythia, all your crab apples, all the spring blooming trees, they'll benefit from that. Specifically in the spring, add to that pistache or anything that was off color, add soil sulfur at the same time. So at Easter right now, the 744 all-purpose food, and the soil sulfur. We put some sulfur in our fertilizer that we make ourselves because we know we're trying to counteract that alkalinity. But to add to it, because you know you've had trouble, is a real help. Right. In the summer, right before the monsoons hit, usually into June, July, do it again. Well, all-purpose food, but then don't put sulfur on then. Put humic, H-U-M-I-C. Humic is humic acid. That'll also lower the pH, encourage more roots, and bring out that color that you're going to see 2 months later for the fall of the year. And then hit it again in the fall with this just plain 744. That's that all-purpose plant food. And you will have a magical autumn colored tree like you have never seen. Yeah. Maples that aren't turning color, sycamores, raywood ash, all those guys. If you need more color out of them, that's the program. And if you didn't catch all that, come talk to us. We got a handout. We'll show you how to.
So I had a gal I was just talking to, and her Deodar cedars were kind of off color. Yeah. And she said, well, my maintenance landscaper guy told me to put muric acid on it. Yeah. What's your thought on that, Ken?
I would say get a different gardener. He's an idiot. So don't listen to him.
It's a little hard.
Well, okay. Next, you could get a job doing anything else. It's not.
B9.
Don't do that. You can hurt your plants. Soil sulfur makes the water more acidic, and it's more consistent. Muriatic acid is just a one-shot wonder. You can burn the roots off to a crisp.
Muric acid.
Muric acid, whatever. Just what I just said. Do that. Okay. Don't listen to anything else. There's so many wives' tales. That's where Google is not your friend. They will dumbfound you with advice that's just totally wrong for the mountains of Arizona.
Well, don't worry. I got her all straightened out.
Good.
Yes. So you can climb down off your soapbox. I knew I shouldn't have brought it up, but I thought
you're so good.
I thought I'd try it and see what happened. And you
don't get me going on Miracle Grow either. Any of that stuff.
All right. Well, Janice last year, she has an ornamental plum. Last year, it suffered greatly from shot hole, which is a fungal disease. She wants to know when she should start treating it and with what she should treat it.
I would say, so any pitted fruit, purple leaf plums, peaches, apricots, nectarines, cherries, they can get what's called shot hole. It looks like you took a shotgun and you blasted it through the canopy of the leaves. And you'll see little holes through the leaves. Doesn't kill the tree, just makes it look really ugly. And it's a disease, like you said. It's a bacteria. It's a fungus. It's like athlete's foot of the foliage. That's what that is. It's eating the foliage. So if you can spray just as the leaves are coming out, they're blooming this week. They'll leaf next week. If you can spray them with Revitalize, that's the product. We've got it on the shelf here. It's a concentrate. You spray it when that leaf just starts coming out. And that's when most of the damage, it enters the leaf nodes right then, and then it just grows. Also, clean up any leftover foliage at the base of that. Just rake all that up and get it off your property, because that's where it comes back. The birds will peck around and then it jumps back on the new foliage and it just spreads. Probably if you could follow up again about when the monsoons hit, because that's when you'll see it, that humidity with some rain makes it grow really fast. And so that's probably hit it again. But Revitalize and do it like, come get it now. And I would just say, if you see a leaf, just spray it. Just go now.
And that would hold true for photinias. Yeah. A lot of that black spot starts showing up. Roses pretty soon will start having powdery mildew and more black spot. Now's a good time to use it. And it's a nice organic spray.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. It's great. It's an organic disease control. There's very few out there like that, and it's quite effective. But you really, with diseases, you really need to get ahead of it. You want to get it on before, or very early in the disease form. Once leprosy gets in and
if your
arm is rotting off, it's hard to dip it in some and make it all come back like crazy. You want to catch it early, not wait till it's too late.
Yeah. So be out there and be proactive out in the garden.
Yes,
definitely.
I totally agree.
Okay. Well, I think we're out of time.
Oh, we are. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Just went like that. It's just a pleasure hanging out with you, my dear. Wow. Okay. Ken and Lisa Lane and the Mountain Gardeners will be right back.